Pam Nichols, fresh out of the studio.
You have on out.
She had no idea where that sound effect was from. I don't know if you picked up on that.
That's okay. I know.
Do you think the average listener knows our sound effects?
I think anybody familiar with The Office would know it.
Because we had two of them.
Oh, Pam. It's a guy thing, Pam.
It's a guy thing, Pam.
And she was sweet to give us a courtesy laugh. Thank you, Pam, for your courtesy.
Yes.
And your
stories.
Love and joy of Chris's jeans.
My jeans.
And turning around.
I do appreciate George Strait.
George Strait. I appreciate you standing up and turning around in the studio.
Thank you.
At the end of that episode.
Got to see it from all angles, right?
I didn't want to, so
you got to anyway. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, what'd you think? Quick debrief thoughts. Let's do
that. Was a very fun interview. I didn't even think it felt like an interview. It was more just sitting there talking with a friend. We invited to coffee or lunch.
Yeah,
and we just listened and had a good time and asked some questions, and she was more than grateful to, or more than gracious in her answering.
Yeah.
And kind of taking us through to get to know her a little bit better. Even if we knew or we're a little bit familiar with her story, not everybody is. And so just how open she was and transparent and just God honoring that lady is. So what did you think?
I was processing when she was sharing, probably still the tip of the iceberg of her story, in general, on just how much she's gone through in her life. A lot of hard times, like a lot of hard days, a lot of adversity, and continues to be like one of the most joyful people around, and sees the value in that and teaches that to their kids, who teaches that to their kids. You see these like multiple generations after her. I just couldn't help but think like life could have been so different for her. It really could have been such a different direction.
Yeah, and what that could have impacted too. And what'd you think about the messages from the kids from Josh and Sunday?
That's a lot of proof right there. To have my adult children speak highly of me like that.
Yeah.
They don't have to, and they want to, and they do. And they don't just do it then, they do it on the regular. And I think that says a lot. We can share whatever about our stories, but the proof is kind of in how do we walk the walk at the end of the day versus just talk.
Yeah.
And Pam is someone who strikes me as she is not all talk.
No.
She's walked it.
She is walking it. And anybody who sees her on a Sunday walking here.
Christopher walking. Sorry.
But yeah, you see it on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually see it on the weekend. And then we could have had even more little calls come in from grandkids too. And it would have been the longest episode ever because they probably would have gone on and on about what she means to them. So
yeah. Were you surprised by anything in the interview?
I wouldn't say that I was surprised by anything. Definitely was listening and
her working out and muscle past
brought it up.
And competing.
I didn't want to sell her.
That wasn't a surprise to you?
A little bit, yeah.
Were you selling her short? Was you making a short joke?
I wasn't making any kind of joke. Well, what are you trying to say, Mike? What?
Well, apparently Chris hates shorter people in this world.
That's not the case.
Did you know that about her weightlifting past?
I had no idea.
I had no idea about that.
That was completely surprising because
100%.
But
it kind of checks out when you think about it. I'm not surprised. Well, I'm surprised. But I think Pam's just done a million different things too. So it's like, of course you were a bodybuilder.
Now when you see her lifting something, you're thinking, oh, that's because she was a bodybuilder.
Yeah, she's put in the work.
Yeah.
So it's really carrying out.
She's carrying 2 or 3 kids on her.
That probably explains why she lunges down the halls. Up here, you do a lot of lunges. Hey,
old habits die hard.
Something else I was thinking about was, I think a lot of people can relate to different aspects of her story. Like we are too, but she's a real person who's gone through real struggles, and some that she, like any of us, can be responsible for, and some that she wasn't responsible for. But I just feel like in the one interview we had with her, lots of different people from different aspects could relate to her. And then to hear her talk openly and honestly of, it's not even easy. It's actually really hard. But here we are. And when I say she's one of the most joyful people, that doesn't mean, we've talked about this, that doesn't mean you're just happy-go-lucky all the time.
Right.
You're choosing joy is synonymous with trust. So she trusted Jesus through marriage complications or medical incidents and raising kids and grandkids, and just continues to trust. So it challenged me to go, man, where are the areas in my life I'm choosing to trust and choosing joy, especially in the midst of adversity, you know?
Yeah, no, that definitely comes across when talking with her, and then knowing that when she's having conversations with people, you know, the ministry that she has, Mike, it's not childcare, it's a ministry.
Yeah, thanks for saying Mike.
Get that straight.
There's just more people here, so
no, just make sure that's not misunderstood.
You're the one who just called it childcare,
No,
so that's on
no,
you.
I'm saying it's not. I'm saying it's a ministry.
Now you're saying that she's not in the room. Now you're calling it a ministry.
When Pam's ministry is in full force,
she's not even here
she's
anymore,
talking
man.
with people.
You save it for the debrief to call it ministry, but when she's in the room, it's childcare, according to you. You gonna say something?
Boom, roasted.
Am I ruining your debrief right now?
Oh, Pam, it's a guy thing.
It's a guy thing, Pam.
It's like a monkey with a.
Sorry, we need to give you the buttons for future
I can't wait for that day.
Any last burning thoughts?
No, just thankful for Pam.
Yeah.
Thankful for her just being a part of this, getting to spend that time talking with her.
Yeah,
I'm
with you. Thank you, Pam. Adult children, for calling in. And
yes,
we look forward to the next Pam interview.
That was a lot
round
of
2
fun
in the future. The end.
Nice.
Thanks so much for joining us. Please consider rating and reviewing our podcast and hitting subscribe on whichever platform you prefer. Remember to keep moving forward because we're not quite there.